Happy Labor Day to SMF Street Traders. I hope people are having some barbecued hamburgers for me. And then again, I also hope some people have some barbecue ribs too. And again, whatever your favorite meal is, make sure I'm included. So here's a good meal for you. This is the S&P 500 weekly chart. SMF Street Traders and international traders around the world in our network. What I want you to tell you is that trends have ways. There are bull and bear trends, and we were in a 11-week bear trend because we closed 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. That was the confirmation. The 10-week descended in value, crossed over the 20. It finally got some stability here where we put in this double bottom price action for the summer rally, and we got net long there. Now, what I want to show people is that on this last move down, what the bears didn't figure out was what? They stayed short, and they paid a price for this last light week up move, holiday week move. But here's the thing. When you pulled back off of that 3-week in August that we were short, you couldn't break below that SMF Pro Trader weekly bar. And if you can't close below it, it's time to get long. Now here's the deal. The 20-week has crossed over that blue line. That means that just like when the 10-week started to go down here, the 20-week started to descend here. And every time you came up and tested these things, even though you bounced off the bottom, you bounced into the 20, but then the 20 started getting weak a little bit. And it's been over here in a descending value. And in the SMF control pricing system, it tells you clearly that you're going to fail every time at the higher end. And you did. Now, here we are again. Let's take a look and blow this side of the chart up so that you can see these moving averages. Tammy, I'm going to call them out. The 20-week moving average is 1099.485 on the 20. The 10-week moving average down here is 1081.13. We will do the mathematical equations between these two. It's not good to see that descending 20-week moving average sloping down, descending in value, dropping in value. Look, 1126, 1124, 1121, 1120, 1115, 1110, 1109, 1099. Going in the wrong direction. That's when the SMF Pro Street Traders know to sell everything into resistance, because the 500 companies that are in the index are not going to hold their uptrend or their moves either, because it's 500 stocks that created the move in the index to start with. Ha ha. And here's the thing. We never broke that price action there. And I had the videos, not last week, the week before, of what would happen if we broke below it. But then again, what would happen if we didn't? And right now, in the very dog days of August, that was the biggest down month reversal in August, and I think in the last 9 or 10 years. But here's the thing, SMF Street. I'm crossing over. Even though that I've come back up and tested that, I'm going to draw you a trend line. Just like you tested here and you tested here and it failed. What we're going to be looking back is all the big people are going to come back off vacation. I'm going to draw a line right here. That's half of your bar. 1100.43. If I don't maintain a closing price and consolidation above it, I'm not going higher. That's half of this August down bar. This was on 8.8. When you broke below it, I said until you closed above it that you would go lower, and you did. Go look at the videos, the live videos that we were trading then, because these videos are for you. They're also, if Main Street you want to get on it, then hey, get busy and take the free 5-day trial and figure it out. The thing about it is that we have a small crossover here, And if I can't close above it, then I'm buying lots of puts. If I can close above here and consolidate on a weekly level, then the S&P could break higher. That's not going to happen unless that happens. That's number one. Number two is that the up move during this holiday week, Labor Day it is that it was done on extremely light volume. And basically, when I show you this weekly bar, there it is. There's the 20-week. If I maintain a closing price below the pink line, which is the 50-week, which is, at least it's not tilting. Oh boy, if that thing starts to tilt down. So you're going to have support. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw another trend line for the SMF Street Traders. That's the 10-week. We already know the price. And in our platform, it'll do it perfectly as to what half of this value is. And I'll show you that in our platform. I'm not going to show that on the video, so that you know where that price is by looking in your platform. It'll show it and it'll calculate it for you. So 1082 is half of this bar. If I can maintain there and I don't close below it and I want to bounce, I can take out these highs. The overhang is, though, that the 20-week has crossed over the 50. This has got to flatten out. It can't keep descending in value because it's just going to fail anyway. However, if there is enough buying that comes in, it'll change that around. So half of the previous weekly bar, right here. Come Tuesday, you'll have a new week. This is the key one here for support. The next one is you got to close above that line on a closing basis. If you get enough volume and the bulls get bullish because of the election and Obama cutting taxes, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. We're on both sides of the market. Doesn't matter. But you would get a big rally. And so outside of what I'm telling you here, there are some headline events that could cause a big rally and get everyone bullish. The thing that we're going to be watching is the bigger crowd bullish enough, and are they going to chase performance? Are they going to chase the market? If we do get above here, and we do get volume that comes in and these things change around, and we are consolidating above the upper line and holding that bottom line at support, then we got a good chance of breaking higher. However, it's going to take a lot of headlines of people. How are you going to get them off the sideline to be bullish? Well, it's going to take some policy changes. So, SMF Street Traders, enjoy it. You still have a mild weekly sell signal. That's this blue bar. That's the MACD. If we get up into a weekly buy signal, then we got a lot of room to go higher. It will be dependent on short term. We're range bound. If I don't close above 1130, I'm not going higher anyway, just so you know.